UNICEF's day.
Yes. Chief Cabinet Minister Musalia Mudavadi today joined Kenyans in marking this year's World Children Day. World Children's Day was first established in 1954 as Universal Children's Day and is celebrated each year to promote international togetherness, awareness among children worldwide, and improving children's welfare. In his speech, Chief Minister Mudavadi said that violence against children is not acceptable and will not be tolerated. Any parent or guardian meting out violence against a child is committing a crime.
I am proud to note that Kenya was among the first countries to ratify the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, and thereafter the African Charter on the Rights and Welfare of the Child, and together with their optional protocols, these have been domesticated in our Constitution and the Children's Act of 2022, which has been referred to earlier. This legal framework therefore provides various safeguards on the children's rights, including on radicalization, trafficking, child labor, and many other vices. Alternative family care for children, rights of children with disability, rights of intersex children, online exploitation, child justice system, among many other provisions.
He faulted some cultural practices, saying that they are wrong and infringe on the rights of children. He said such practices are carried out under the pretext of instilling discipline, but they end up being done in excess and hurt the children.
Child participation is an important pillar of the children's rights. The government will continue to strengthen the Kenya Children Assembly, a platform that affords children the opportunity to air their views and interact with policymakers and nurture their leadership capabilities. In attendance with us here today are the elected members of the Kenya Children Assembly, which include the child guest officiating this function together with me. I therefore urge the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection and the Ministry of Education to collaborate in facilitating regular Children Assembly fora to provide children more opportunities to express themselves and engage.
He also added that to ensure our children succeed and compete globally, the government will recruit more teachers to close the current teacher shortage gap of 116,000 within 2 financial years. The government shall also improve the capacity of day secondary schools, thereby reducing reliance on boarding schools, which are beyond the means of many parents.
Children are among the vulnerable constituents of the population. As a government, we take cognizance of this. In this regard, a number of the initiatives that have been put in place, such as the Inua Jamii cash transfer programs, currently covering 1.2 million households with older persons, persons with severe disabilities, and orphans and vulnerable children. The National Improvement Nutrition and Health Education Program, administered to promote nutrition, health for under 5s, benefiting 13,800 households. And finally, we have the Universal Child Benefits covering 8,300 households.
He also said that the government will also continue to disperse the annual $400 million Presidential Bursary Fund to ensure the orphans and vulnerable children, OVCs, successfully complete their education.
I appreciate the gaps that exist and challenges that the children in conflict or contact with the law face as reflected in the status report on children of 2019 in the justice system. I therefore wish to urge the Standing Committee on the Administration of Justice for Children in Kenya to spearhead the implementation of the recommendations of the report. I further call on the Inspector General of Police to take immediate steps towards the realization of child-friendly holding facilities in all police stations and assign dedicated police officers to handle children matters as provided for in the Children's Act of 2022.
The Chief Minister called on all stakeholders to join the campaign to make our society safe for children, saying that children are our future.